Hello, my love, and welcome to this reading. I have found myself in recent times asking, what is next? What are we about to do? What's happening? So I figured that there's probably people in the collective asking the same thing. So today, that is what we're going to talk about. What's next? We are the creators of our own reality, so we can take our life in any direction we want to go. So of course we're gonna get some guidance on that and whatever you're wanting to head towards. That's what we're talking about today. I hope all has been well with you, my love. I have 3 piles for you today. Go ahead and pick whichever pile you are drawn to. Timestamps are in the description box and I will meet you there. Hello, beautiful. Welcome to your reading. Thank you for choosing pile 1 today and allowing me to read for you. I hope and intend all is well with you and those you love. Don't mind my nails. I just got my acrylics taken off and I've had acrylics for a while now, so yes, they're a little busted. We will see them come back to life. Anyway, let's talk about what's next for you, my love. I really like the energy of your pile, and that's something that I say very frequently, but there is just something about you that is so special, gorgeous, unique, mysterious, and super alluring. It's literally just you. It's not on you, it's in you type shit. We're gonna talk about what's next for you because it's like some really big and exciting things, especially as you are starting to open up and blossom. You are already a beautiful flower, baby, but the beautiful flower that you are is blossoming and blooming into even more greatness and beauty. It seems as though you are also becoming more comfortable and confident in your own authentic self-expression. So with that is coming a lot of opportunities that are well tailored to who you are and what you have to offer the world. That is super duper exciting. What's next for you, babe, is that you are taking center stage with something that you do. Whatever your craft is, whatever you're passionate about, you are taking it front and center, and there is some sort of public debut being made by you. You seem like somebody who is a little bit more in the shadows or very mysterious, or you only come out in the night type vibes. You stay a lot to yourself. There is a bit of a hermit energy here, but it's not like you're in complete isolation. People do see you often, however, they don't know too much about you, or they see you for a brief amount of time and then you're gone again. There is this kind of energy when it comes to you about, oh, where did she go? What is she doing? And then typically when you do come back, you come back a little bit different. There's some sort of tweak that's been made. A lot of the times people can't really put their finger on what it is, but they notice that there is a change. Now, what's next for you, babe, is absolute stardom, shining in, again, whatever field you are in or whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you're passionate about. There's also beauty upgrades for this pile. You've definitely been taking better care of yourself, health-wise as well as beauty routine-wise, but also I see you experimenting more with your style, with your makeup, with your hair, your outfits, and your nails, your accessories. The way you adorn yourself is changing, and it's almost giving like a costume vibe where you're playing dress up every day. So that's something that's next, is that every time you appear, you're going to be appearing in a new way, like maybe with a new makeup look, a different eyeshadow, new nails. One day it's straight hair, the next day it's curly hair, and some of you may be saying, well, I already do that, but it's being taken up a notch, or you're just appearing much more beautiful overall because perhaps your health is changing, you're more radiant, you're having more energy, you're radiating more vitality, more youthfulness. That's definitely next for you as well. And honestly, babe, what's next is just you overall being super duper captivating everywhere that you go and literally owning every room that you walk into, because you are expressing this newfound confidence. And also you are definitely tapping in as well to more of your femininity, your sensuality, and your sexuality. So with you tapping into this, could have been tapping into this or working on this for some while now, but there was a shadow period where there was a lot of purging, a lot of clearing, a lot of looking at wounds from the past, unpacking trauma. Okay, you have done that inner work, and now because all of that rubble is cleared away, there's space for this primal, beautiful, sensual, sexual energy that is naturally within you to flow. And the way that you are choosing to express this energy that is within you is absolutely alluring. It's been a long time coming. This has definitely been a process and a journey for you, tapping more into your sacredness and your femininity, and being comfortable with it. Because also I feel that you have been in certain environments that actually blocked or restricted your femininity in some way, shape, or form, or they just weren't environments that made your femininity or your sexuality thrive. And what's next is that changing and shifting, where it's either you just don't give a fuck and you're shining anyway, you're taking that power back and you're like, I don't give a fuck what environment I'm in, I'm gonna radiate this shit, or you are completely shifting environments altogether, where you're entering spaces. I feel like this is more for the majority. You're entering spaces that really accept and actually want and value this energy that you are bringing to the table. And it's also spaces that allow you to rest safely in this feminine energy, spaces that allow you to express your sensuality and your sexuality freely without judgment. So this is what you are stepping into. This is what's next. A lot of you, this seems to already be a work in progress, but what's next is like the actual results. This has been a process. This has been a journey. The seeds have been planted long ago. Maybe everybody's seeds are growing a little bit at a different rate, but for you personally, you know where you're at on your journey, babe. And what's next is you seeing the flowers bloom, the seeds blossom. You're seeing the fruits of this garden that you've been tending to. And other people are going to see and notice it too. And from that, there's a lot of love and admiration, praise, recognition, and positive attention that you will be receiving as a natural byproduct of essentially this amazing glow up that you're having, and you fully owning and having flawless, perfect self-expression. So that is what's next for you. Beauty upgrades, positive self-expression, confidence, new appearance upgrades, and you also being in new spaces and being a very prominent figure in these spaces you are entering, as well as whatever skill, talent, craft you like. You are a standout in that community as well. Some of you are interested in pole dancing, dancing in general, sexual arts, acting, singing, being an artist in general. You resonate with that. So it doesn't matter what the passion is for you. Some of you, it's multiple different things, but just know that whatever it is that you do, you're definitely a standout in that arena. Whoever is watching this pile is very artistic, very creative, innovative, outside of the box, defies the norm. But if you are more in a traditional world, then you're still front and center. Everybody's turning to you for your word, for your advice, for your input, and they want you to lead. You are a leader. So let's go ahead and see what else is next for you, my love. We have the binoculars, we have tea. I feel like a lot of peace. There are people watching you. There's a need for you to clear and cleanse your energy, or if you have been working on clearing and cleansing your internal organs, definitely continue that work. What's next is you loosening up, and a lot of social media attention, a lot of people lurking on your social media, people talking about your social media as well. There's definitely also an increase in following that is leading to more money, and people talking about your social media overall. Did you see what they posted? Do you see what they're doing? That type of vibe. So that's definitely next. And you continuing to take care of your health as well, and open and loosen up more, and no longer restricting yourself or hiding yourself or dimming your light for anybody. So let's talk some more about what is next for you, baby. People from the past are definitely fascinated with you, but we're not gonna really talk about that too much, because we're talking about what we're doing and where we're going, not what we left behind. You are really captivating, and what's next is this captivation energy just growing and expanding. Also, you have very prominent eyes. There's something about your eyes when you look at somebody and you look them in the eye, it's actually soul snatching and super duper hypnotic. What's next is you being able to hypnotize and seduce a lot easier versus feeling weird about it or awkward or ew, like, was that cringe? Like, you're no longer gonna have that, oh, this is cringe feeling inside or embarrassment or shame about it. You're just gonna do the damn thing, and it's gonna be sexy, and you're not really worried about it anymore. Your eyes are super captivating, and definitely it's like when you have eye contact with somebody, they feel like you're looking directly into their soul. They feel so seen by you. So we have the Five of Wands. What's next for the viewer, Spirit? Knight of Cups. Lots of love. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, yes, I love to see this. Working on your projects, following your heart, getting away from the hustle and bustle and the struggles and the challenges that you previously faced. Any adversity is being overcome in really graceful ways, and also magical solutions are appearing for you. It seems as though you're getting out of these adverse situations really miraculously in super divine ways. God is helping you. Okay. Ooh, I love it. Yeah, you are absolutely not letting anything hold you back, my love. And there is going to be a lot of love offers coming your way. What's next is a lot of people wanting to court you. This is not just people being sexual towards you or wanting to hit it and quit it. This is people that are genuinely admiring you specifically for the work that you do. There's something about your discipline, your concentration, your ability to put your mind to something and get it done. This is coming across as super attractive. There's individuals seeing you do this and are like, oh my God, like, it's just making their heart grow fonder, especially because you may have turned your attention away to focus on expanding your own life versus just waiting around for somebody to come and save you. You have realized that you are your own savior. This new energy is also producing a certain confidence. It's also radiating a whole new vibe outward into the world. You're no longer the damsel in distress. You are now freaking Wonder Woman. What's next for the viewer? Yeah, you're getting out of your head. You're getting out of that imposter syndrome, and you're now just putting in the daily work necessary in order to bring certain dreams to reality. And let me tell you, babe, there is absolutely nothing stopping you. Now that you've decided to take control of your own life and no longer feed the illusion of, oh, well, I can't do this because this, or I can't do that because I'm not tall enough, or like, you're no longer listening to the excuses challenges or the mental limitations or even the baggage or the past trauma. Like, you're no longer identifying with that, and you are now fully identifying with the new story, or simply just owning your desires and saying fuck it. But you're just no longer letting anything hold you back. And what's next is a complete and total expansion in whatever you are working on, as well as whatever your chosen direction is that you are taking action towards. It is your divine, beautiful, gorgeous action and focus that is bringing about these wonderful changes and opportunities that are coming in your life. You're heading towards them and they're heading towards you. You are now a vibrational match, my love, for wonderful things. So what's next is a lot of motion. It's a lot of movement. You're putting in the work that you're putting in, you're being divinely compensated, and it's something that it is fulfilling to your heart. It's also something that is causing growth in all areas of your life, peace in all areas of your life. Things here are definitely speeding up for you, but you're having all the tools you need. You are the director of your own life, baby. And what's next for you is you literally deciding who you want to be, deciding what you want to do, and you just going for it and everything working out. I'm not saying that there's never going to be challenges, but the way that you are divinely equipped and the way that your mindset is set up at this time towards success, there is absolutely no fucking way that you can fail. The things that you put your mind to and that you move towards are going to come about rapidly. So what's next for you is a lot of quick, rapid manifestations. Your wait time is literally cut in half because you're actually doing the work. What's next for you? You are your own dream girl. You are your own dream boy. And I want you to know that you have indeed reached the next level. You are no longer at that same level that you once were. You have ascended past that, but you have to keep going, and you have to trust your heart and your intuition where it wants you to go. For a lot of you, you are your own worst enemy. There is actually nobody on the outside who is genuinely opposing you. How could they? Your energy is too big. Your energy is too powerful. People don't even really want to fuck with you for real, okay? You have that rank. You already have that status. You are your worst enemy. So anytime you have any sort of limiting thought that pops up, continue to ignore it and remember why you are doing what you're doing and why you've chosen whatever path it is. Baby, I promise you, success is guaranteed as you move forward. I mean, look at all these flowers and stars. Like, the things that you want to do, the seeds that you have planted are going to blossom beautiful results and success and wish fulfillment, specifically as you continue towards them, as you continue to stay focused and apply whatever action is needed. And the thing is, babe, you know what to do. You know what to buy. You know what to invest in. You know how to manage your time. You're very smart. It's just a matter of continuing forward, and what's next for you is complete expansion into the new and going beyond even what you have imagined for yourself. The universe is going to surprise you. Of course, there are certain things that you have to do, but you're doing them. And what's next for you is complete takeoff and ascension and a whole brand new level of opportunities that are literally just going to rock your world and bring in more wealth than ever. And know that as these opportunities come in, these opportunities are for you. These opportunities are meant for you. So there's no need to self-sabotage. This is literally for you. So let's see. We do have some love on the table. That's going to be a natural byproduct because people are literally going to fall in love even with what you're doing. Remember, there is some sort of public viewing of whatever it is that you're doing or whatever it is that you're creating that people are going to love. Perhaps they're going to buy. It's like they're going to love the person and they're going to love the product. Perhaps this is also a brand that's being created. Whatever it is, people are literally eating it up. You have the support of others. What's next is you overcoming whatever challenges have been placed in your way. What's next is increased health and vitality. What's next is, okay, so if some of you wrote a manifestation letter, whatever you wrote in that letter, or if you've been scripting or writing in a diary or something along those lines, whatever you wrote in that letter, it's taking form. That's what's next. Also, some sort of family member that is going to be reaching out to you. What is this about? There could be a family secret that is revealed, something that you did not know about, or something that has been hidden for a long time coming to the light. A truth coming to the light. Yeah, this could be about somebody that has died. I'm kind of picking up like a will energy. There could be some sort of secret inheritance that you don't know about that maybe has been kept from you in your family. And what's next is this truth coming to the light, okay? Something's being given to you. This is possibly helping with some sort of challenge that you've been facing. It's like whatever was written is coming to fruition at the perfect time to help overcome some sort of hard transition. Next is the death of the old self. And whoever knew that you've decided to be, that is taking full form now. What's next for the viewer? What's next is a new life. You could kiss your old life goodbye, babe. You could kiss the old version of yourself goodbye, because none of that applies to where you're going, where you're headed, and who you are destined to become, who you're already becoming. You're currently moving in the right direction. I know sometimes you may feel a little bit confused, or even like, is this even right? Should I be doing this? And yes, you should. If it feels good in your heart, if you are drawn to something, if you are like, ooh, I want to do that, you feel a calling towards it, a movement towards it, that is a sign that you should be going towards it. Okay, so you are doing the right thing by following your heart. Keep going, and you're gonna look really good as you are doing whatever you're here to do. So let's see what else. Look, it literally says follow your bliss. Do what inspires you. Creativity, new direction, heart meets mind, no fear-based decisions. So what's next is you fully going for it. You creating whatever it is the fuck you want to create, not judging it and putting it out there, and also giving birth and new life to those wonderful ideas and visions that come from your heart and your soul. Okay, you're doing what you're inspired to do. You have enjoyed the journey. Your progress is real. You've already progressed so much. What's next for you is definitely traveling, going to new places, seeing new places, and just enjoying the whole process of getting to where you're going. Okay, the girl with the dragon tattoo is the channeled song coming through. And literally what's next is a whole new chapter and path opening up for you, a path where you will be sharing your unique gifts and you are going to be finding and living your soul's purpose. A beautiful quote that I recently heard was, life is not about finding yourself, life is about creating yourself. For so long you were probably like, oh, what do? I don't know. And you were probably being told from a lot of different people, maybe parents, teachers, this, that, like, oh, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this. And all of it was kind of like, I don't really want to do that. This is my pile for the creatives who are here to create yourselves and create your own life and live outside of the box and show people that you don't have to follow whatever path's already been paved. You can create your own path. This is what you are here to do. Let's see one more. What's next for the viewer? Surprise. The universe is going to be surprising you. And where you're at right now might not be exactly where you want to be, but you are a lot farther than you're even giving yourself credit for. So appreciate where you are, appreciate the progress that you've already had, and know that you're moving forward, especially as you continue to take that action and do what inspires you and be who you want to be. No longer really carrying the baggage of the past. You don't need to carry that with you anymore, baby. Decide now to drop that and know that as you move into these new areas, they don't know what you've been through. So you know, you get to be a whole new person anyway. So what's next for you is that you're gonna be being a whole new person. Whole new person, whole new life. It's a fun thing. So my love, thank you so much for watching and allowing me to read for you today. Join the Sexy Palace, which is my Patreon. We do 18+ readings over there, and we're gonna do some glow up tips as well. Besides that, I hope you enjoyed. Just know that you are stronger than anything that you are going through, and that very soon you'll be trailblazing past all of those challenges, and nothing can stop you nor hold you back, my love. Like this video, leave me red hearts down below if you watch all the way through, and I will talk to you very soon. Peace. Hello, my love, and welcome to your reading. I hope and intend all is well with you and those you love. Please don't mind my nails. I know they're busted. They'll be better soon. Okay, anyway. So let's go ahead and get into what's next for you, my love. Now, you are super duper magical. And what's next is you literally spreading this magic and uniqueness everywhere you are. You, for sure, are not from this earth. You're not from this planet. You are much more advanced. You're definitely a light worker, a chosen one, a star seed. You may resonate with those labels, but they mean much more to you, and that's a good thing. It's not about the labels. It's literally about just what you're here to do. And babe, you literally add color and light to any setting that you walk into. You also naturally stand out and just radiate this pure magic, because this is who you are. This is your essence. So what's next is you continuing to do this work, because this is not new to you. Like, you've been doing this. You already know what's up. But you move a lot. You don't stay in one place for too long. You're always on the go. You move very quickly. You move through situations fast. You're a fast learner. So what's next is you doing what you've been doing, but you're doing it in a new space, and you're also doing it with more magic or more power. So that is something that's being granted to you at this time. Also, your spirit team and the cosmos are very proud of you because of how you have been using your power and how you use your gifts. You actually use your gifts for what they're intended for. The universe, the cosmos sees this. You will be receiving more, okay? To whom much is given, much is expected, as well as with great power comes great responsibility. What's next for you, babe, is you radiating this color and this light that you have in more spaces, and you being an absolute standout and trailblazer. Also, your hair is changing. Your hair is absolutely wild and majestic. And what's next is just you being more free overall, embracing your authentic nature more, accepting the fact that yes, this is what I'm here to do. You know, you are this very magical essence of a being that is existing on the planet at this time, but sometimes you can get caught up in that human mind, the ego a little bit. Maybe sometimes you even get a little bit depressed. But also, I want to say that if you are getting depressed, most of the time it's not because of you. Your soul spark is a spark of happiness, is a spark of love, is a spark of purity. Naturally, that is what you incarnated with. That is your God essence. However, because you are placed in a lot of these darker environments, but you are placed there to light the place up, transmit this energy so those places can transform, ascend, and up level. A lot of the time, if you ever find yourself being sad or depressed or in lower energies, it's not because of you, it's because of energy that you've took on from the place, and that is energy that now needs to be transmuted. How do we transmute energy? We go in nature, we take spiritual baths, we meditate, we write things out if need be, burn it. Okay, there's a lot of ways to transmute energy. I'm sure you already have your own methods, but for those of you who don't know, those are simple, practical techniques that you can use to clear your energy and raise your frequency back up. What's next is also you tapping more into your magic. You all who are watching this pile are alchemists, and you will be tapping more into your alchemy and magician energy in this coming season. It's going to be required of you. Sometimes you guys forget who you are frequently. You guys get caught up in the 3D or in the mental plane frequently. And you need to remind yourselves that you are here on a spiritual mission and a purpose. This is not your planet. Please try not to rack up too much karma in this lifetime. Clear what you need to clear, because for a lot of you, this is your last incarnation. You come from higher planes of existence. Have reminders of who you are, what you're here to do. Meditate frequently. Feel that magic within you frequently. Fuel the magic within you frequently. Your spirit guides, your cosmic guides, and the universe, the cosmos, are helping to integrate new energies within you, DNA activations within you, so that you can transmit even more magic and alchemy and wonderfulness onto this earth at this time, as it is so very needed. That's what's next for you, babe. More mission work, divine purpose definitely being more activated and awakened and alive within you. Most of you watching this pile, you know what's up. This is your simple basic reminder and help just to stay on track. What's next for you is trailblazing, period. Let's get it, let's go. So what's next for the viewer spirit? All right, money on the mind. Some of you are overcoming heartbreak. If somebody recently passed away, your heart is healing, or you will be helping somebody who is grieving. Your energy is going to be very useful to them as they are healing this grief. And there's an increase in finances. Spirit is advising that you stop eating junk food, and we have a positive pregnancy test here. So some of y'all are going to be finding out you are pregnant. This could also symbolize the simple fact that whatever it is that you're trying to manifest is manifesting. It's happening. It's coming. You are moving to a space where it will be more abundant and lucrative. This is not only coming across financially, but for your spirit as well. So if there was a certain environment that you were in that was really making you depressed and sad, and like it just wasn't good for you, no matter how strong you were trying to be, no matter how much you were trying to hold it together, baby, what's next is you getting up out of there and moving on further to spaces and places that make you so much happier, that resonate with your field. Some of you guys actually were in some sort of karmic cycle, and what's next is you are breaking free. The karma has been cleared. Your energy is all over the damn place. Some of y'all need to get grounded, especially if you have been feeling super duper in your head. Please go outside and touch some grass and meditate. Or you need to stop meditating so much and go ground yourself. So what's next is your divine riches manifesting. Yes. Ooh, the sun? Baby, freedom. Specifically financial freedom, because you got all pentacle cards that came out with the sun. This is the freedom to literally be who you want to be, do what you want to do, go where you want to go, have what you want to have. This is that type of level freedom. I don't know if you guys know about Lana Del Rey. I feel like Magical Insights viewers should know about Lana Del Rey. Lana Del Rey is a singer. From a long time, she wanted to be a singer, blah, blah, blah. So she made it big, whatever. But sometimes she just be working at Waffle House or just be doing like really random shit. She doesn't have to work at Waffle House, but she was up in there. I don't think it was like to get publicity. I mean, you can never put things past celebrities, but it really didn't seem like that to me. It seemed like she genuinely was just doing her thing, like maybe wanted a little waitress moment, like she wanted to just be a waitress again for a little bit. So basically what I'm getting from that is you are doing certain tasks not for the money, but for the simple fact that that's what you want to do. That's what makes you happy, and you have free will and sovereignty over your life. You can do that. Point blank, period. And you're already financially content, financially secure, well off, stable, abundant, that you're not doing things just for money anymore. You're doing things either because it brings you joy, or if it's not bringing you joy, then guess what? You don't have to fucking do it, period. So that's what's next for you, babe. Something that I feel has already been brewing, already been growing. It's just a matter of you really either making up your mind or choosing to let go of something that you've been holding on to. What's next is you're no longer doing things just for money. You're switching into an energy of, okay, I'm doing this because I want to. And actually, from you having that more positive outlook and that positive energy, that is what is attracting the abundance. That is what is attracting the wealth, the riches, the big bucks. What's next? We got the Wheel of Fortune, baby. Prosperity is what is next. You got a new relationship. Also, if there is something that you're wanting to create, or if there is something that you want to do, like all the materials are coming together for you, all the cooperative components, okay? You are just so magical. We have the Page of Swords here. Somebody is quietly watching you do what you do. Somebody is definitely lovesick for you, so they're going to be making some sort of return into your life because they don't like the fact that things ended the way that they did. They want to be a part of your life, so this person is going to be coming in with some sort of offer towards you. Now, I don't know if this offer is going to be reaching your standard because it's definitely giving the fact that you are on go, you are ascending, you are moving in this life, you are growing, you're shining, you're radiating, you are spreading this beautiful light that you've been given, that we talked about, this beautiful energy that you are, this essence that you are, this magical being that you are. You're spreading it, you're being it, you're radiating it. This energy is also growing, it's being nurtured within you. And then here comes a love offer from somebody that's kind of like mediocre. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. So what's next is a mediocre love offer from somebody who is upset that it ended with you. And I'm gonna be so straight up and honest, this person is not on your level. You are an absolutely magical creature. Whoever is coming in, they are not. They are very average, kind of boring, don't have the same mission nor purpose as you. And yes, at one point, y'all might have been on the same level. Yes, there may have been love. This seems like this is always somebody that you will have a level of love for, but this is also somebody that if you do get involved with them, this person is going to be a kind of weight or a restriction depending on how involved you get. Your energy is so lighthearted, it's so free, it is so whimsical. Whoever this person is a lot more dense, they're a lot more earthly. And this could be somebody that brings you down. You're also worth so much more. There is not a lot of people in this world like you. Relationships may be something that you might struggle with a little bit. And I'm speaking specifically more in romantic relationships, because in relationships in general, people genuinely love you. People are naturally drawn to you because of how positive your energy is. If somebody is hating on you, or if somebody says that they don't like you, it's because you're irritating their demons, straight up. You're such a pure force of love and positivity that if somebody says they don't like you, they're the problem. How can you not like love? That's like saying that somebody doesn't like a puppy. Like, how can you not like a puppy or a baby? Like, what did the baby or the puppy do to you? You're just such a unique individual. There's a lot of stars, but there's only one sun. It may be hard for somebody to match you. If there is any past relationships, it's like you have to go down to a lower version or a lower level so that you can connect with them. And I don't want you lowering yourself for absolutely anybody. What's next is also you shining What's next is you continuing to do whatever work that you're doing. You're moving forward with that, and there's growth in that area. So that area of your career is also growing and expanding. It's also becoming a lot more easy for you as well, and effortless. There's people who are watching your work that are absolutely loving what they see. You have a lot of silent followers or silent admiration, or people that are noticing your growth, but they're not really saying anything, but it's very apparent. Like, you're absolutely radiant and brand new. How could you not notice it? Okay, they notice it. Even if nobody's saying anything right now, they're noticing it. What's next is there's definitely a higher level of happiness, peace, and just positive energy overall in your life, because there is this energy of you no longer letting anything restrict you, whether that's financial restrictions. There's no more financial restrictions. There's no more people restrictions. There's no more environment restrictions. If a certain environment was restricting you in any way, shape, or form, whether it was restricting your growth, whether it was restricting your expression, whether it was restricting your energy because it was draining, okay? Anything like that is being completely eliminated. You're moving forth from that, or the circumstances are just changing in miraculous ways. Because your life is like all chains are being broken, all limitations are being freed. This is making for a total upswing in your energy and in whatever you are doing. Oh child, I mean, people are going to have a heyday with this one. I mean, they are going to be watching like, oh my god, that motherfucker cannot lose. Like, they just don't miss, because you don't. You're constantly winning, and it seems like you're always in a constant winning season. So what's next is even more winning for you. And some of you may feel like, well, I'm not always winning, I go through my things. Okay, that's fine, but on the outside, people looking in, they do not see that. People looking in view you as one of the luckiest people they've ever met in their life. They feel like everything miraculously just works out for you, just falls into place for you. They feel like you have some sort of lucky or special privileges. It's always something, right? But literally, girl, guy, what's next is bigger wins, more money, good fucking news, positive news, and also relaxation. Because again, if you don't want to work, you don't have to. But it seems as though whatever you are working on is something that you love. It's something that you're passionate about. It's something that makes you happy, that brings you joy, and it's something that you genuinely want to do. There's also a skill or something that you have been learning or investing into. Whatever it is that you've been investing into is also having some sort of positive growth or positive return in your life that is unexpected. So what's next is you getting to see that return come back around to you, because it's about time. What's next is miracles, things happening seamlessly for you, answered prayers. You really don't have to try too hard. The universe really does like to work on your behalf, because you are being of a beyond amazing service from, or even being incarnated at this time. So you and the divine definitely have something special going on. And what's next is the universe basically fulfilling the promise to you. Now, that doesn't mean you just sit around, lay around, and don't take no action. Action, there is action required. Whatever it is that you're intuitively feeling that you need to go ahead and go on and do it. But from you taking that action, it's nothing strenuous. It's something that comes easy. It's something that you like. From you taking that action, it's a whirlwind of abundance returned onto you. So you can't lose, my love. That's what's next for you. Let's get some additional messages. Also, you're going to be hearing from people that you haven't heard from in a long time, or somebody that you haven't heard from in a long time. Again, it could be this past relationship, or it can be past friends. It's just a matter of you look really good, your energy is popping. I mean, it is on fuego how poppin' your energy is, and you're super hot, like you're hot as fuck, and you're rare. You have very unique features. Your energy is magical, it's otherworldly. Like, where the fuck did you come from? Okay, I love it. And things just happen magically for you. What's next? We have death energy on the table. All right, let's talk about what's next and what this death energy is about. Old parts falling away, old parts of our life falling away, but something is ending. Clarify the death card. We have the Three of Swords. All right, if you were in separation and you want to get back together, that separation is ending, that breakup is ending. Or if you were feeling heartbroken or depressed, that is ending. You are no longer going to be feeling sad. Yes, you are coming back into this bright, bubbly energy. What's next for you, baby, is freedom. You've always been very free. People have described you as a free spirit. Your shadow is that sometimes you get a little bit too caught up in your head. And what's next is that you're no longer getting caught up, okay? You're no longer getting caught up. You're taking those actions, whether baby steps or wild strides, but I feel like what's next for you is the strides. You are going to be striding towards whatever it is that you can think of. Like, you're going to be living wild and free. That's what the fuck is next for you. And you have everything you absolutely need in order to do it. It's just a matter of you deciding what it is you want to do and doing it, going for it. What's ending is you feeling down and out. No more of that. Now there's a whole new positive attitude sprouting of like, ooh, what are we doing next? This is going to be a beautiful summer for you. Promise. You're going to be exploring. A lot of abundance is coming in for you. There's changes as well coming towards your home life. So either home improvements or moving houses altogether into a more positive and happy home. Also, I see that you have been struggling with your emotions a little bit. And what's next is balance. No longer feeling like happy then sad, sad then happy, up and down, all those crazy different emotions going on all the time. Pisces energy is coming through here. There's balance coming, and there's also enlightenment. There's something that you're going to feel enlightened about. More details are coming to the light about something. And as you receive these details and receive these light activations that's being given to you, it's highly recommended that you spend time in the sun and in starlight. As you do this, this is going to help with those emotions. Some of y'all need to visit the beach. But what's next is you feeling a lot more happy, and also anything that was making you sad, it's being eliminated, or you're going to be seeing it in a brand new perspective. Heart healing is next. And if you are signing any contracts in the future, please read them very carefully. Take note of what's being said. You are creating something. It's like you're adding these special, intricate details that really make something stand out, really make it unique, really make it special. So don't overlook the little minute details. In fact, give those details more attention, because that's what's going to make something stand out and pop even more. Also, what's next for you is having or being surrounded by like-minded, like-hearted people. This is going to be very healing to the soul as well. So what's next is healing. No longer feeling too sad or depressed or anything like that, because you're going to be doing exactly what makes you happy and what brings you joy and lights your world. Things may have been a little tumultuous, but this has been stirring the changes and also helping you to recognize and understand who you are. And this reading is a gentle reminder that you are magical, that you are otherworldly, and that you are on a divine mission here. You're a star seed. You're not always going to resonate with everything that goes on the earth plane with the 3D. You're here to transmit a certain energy and frequency and live your best life. That's pretty much it. So we have flamingo. What's next? You will be enjoying friends. You are mastering your energy and your vibration, and you're dealing with your emotions. Exactly. Your emotions are no longer running you. You're going to be taking a much more poised stance and feeling a lot more grounded within your body. What's next for the viewer? We have inner peace. If you are having some negative emotions, I want you to get deep with yourself and ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? Like, what's really making me feel this way? You can journal about it, and as you see why, you can begin to make the changes from there. What's next, baby, is that you are finding inner peace and balance. What's next is you're living like a rock star, point blank period. If there was any chronic escapism going on, you're no longer escaping, but more so returning self. And from you doing this, from you really looking at yourself in the mirror, as well as looking at why you're feeling the way that you're feeling, this is the key to you unlocking the higher vibrations and also giving you the answers about what it is that really you do want to do with your life, and then making that choice to go in that direction. And as you do, the joy that you exude is going to attract so much wealth and riches, and you're going to be absolutely thriving, and your energy is definitely opening up here. Don't feel ashamed for ever feeling sad or depressed, or don't let anybody tell you, well, how are you spiritual and you're sad, you're depressed. Just because somebody is spiritual doesn't mean that they don't go through emotions. As these emotions are getting cleared and transmuted, you will see that you are going to be feeling better than ever. And what's next is a very high level of enlightenment, peace, magic, alchemy, and joy, bliss, and pure positive energy flowing through you, and everything working out in your favor, my love. So do that inner work, allow yourself to feel, and know that everything is going to be okay. It's really up to you. You got to do the work, just like how I got to do the work, and the next person has to do the work. But the good thing is that we're all in here together. We could all talk about it. You're not alone, ever. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave me red hearts if you watched all the way through. Join the Sexy Palace if you are interested in 18+ readings and glow up secret tips. Other than that, I will talk to you later. Peace. Hello, friends, and welcome to your reading. You definitely chose the cutest pile of them all. I hope and intend all is well with you and those you love. Let's go ahead and talk about what's next for you, my love. The channeled song coming through for this pile is Kiss Me by Sixpence None the Richer. Is that really who it's by? I'm sure you've heard that song before. I think everybody's heard that song at least one time in their life. So what's next is a sacred romance. And this sacred romance is a sacred gift, not only from the divine, but also you and this person coming together, you and this person colliding is a sacred gift to the world. It's something about the two of you combining your energy that literally lights up the planet and radiates a force, a big force. What's next is a lot of romance, a lot of kisses, a lot of hugs, cuddles, you and somebody very special coming together and absolutely lighting up the world. What's next is also divine restoration. Whatever has been lost in your life, baby, is returning to you tenfold, 100-fold. It's all coming back to you plus more. And the horizons for your life are definitely broadening. Things are definitely getting brighter here. This is a complete turnaround. If you were thinking that, oh my God, I don't know what's happening, just know that what's next is so freaking special. I'm so proud of you for never giving up. You have always remained in your personal truth and integrity. You deserve nothing but the utmost love and respect. and it's coming for you. So let's talk about it. Let's get into it. What's next for you? People are really going to be rejoicing about you and your divine counterpart coming together. The thing is that you and this person coming together creates ripples effects out into the cosmos. That's one thing, yes. But it's also that you both create something together as well in the physical, whether that's a child, whether it's a business, whether it is a product or a project, or even a charity of some sort, a nonprofit. Whatever it is that you guys create together really is going to be for the people, and it's something that people also need at this time. It's some sort of light or expression that is very necessary at this time. So you and this person coming together is a divine orchestration. It's also a sacred gift to all. Also, if you are already in a relationship, it seems as though you and your partner are definitely going to be up-leveling here and accessing more of your divinity and operating more from that state. What's next for the viewer? Okay. Some of y'all have not been posting on social media, and people are wondering, where are you at? What are you doing? Your followers are definitely curious about what has happened to you, what's been going on. Some people may have tried to hit you with that evil eye or that ill wishes, and they're wondering like if it's working or not. Whatever people were trying to like wish on you or put on you, it didn't work, but they're wondering if it did work. But the fact that they have no access to you makes them like a little upset, but fuck that. Anyway, what's next is you're about to be getting really good rest. You're completely over social media, or maybe you're even wanting to make new accounts because the old people just no longer resonate with you at all. You also no longer resonate with a past version of yourself. You are also completely brand new, and you also have a new life. So it's seeming like a total restart is going on in your world, and you are loosening up on how you think that things should go. You're letting go of control here and doing more surrendering, more letting go. But honestly, what's next is some really good night sleeps. And part of the reason why is because somebody is going to be loving you down real good, okay? That sex, the intimacy, the connection is about to be on a whole nother level. This could be with somebody new that you're coming into union with, or this could be in an existing relationship where the two of y'all are just going to a brand new level. You already know what your situation is. You know, if you're single, you'll be meeting somebody. If you already have somebody, it's about to get super duper hot. You might think that, oh, we're already in love, it's already good. Baby, it could get better. Okay, let's get some additional details about what's going on, what's next for you, my love, besides this beautiful magical union that's about to be happening between you and your boo. There's people that are really happy about you and this person coming together. They can see that, you know, y'all are a good couple, a good match, a divine match at that. You guys just radiate like, this is my person, and you guys look really good together. You guys fit well together. What's next is some sort of plan. There is a plan that you have, and what's next is you following through with this plan quietly. There's possible fears that you have in terms of doing this plan, or maybe uncertainty, like, oh, I don't really know what's gonna happen, but there is a need for you to still follow through with whatever it is you've been thinking about doing, whatever it is that you said that you were going to do, that you planned on doing, that you've decided on doing. There's a need for you to do it. There's a need for you to take action. some of you, there's certain relationships in your life that you need to end. You already know that you have to cut somebody off. Your intuition's been telling you that you have to cut somebody off. There's reasons for this. This is something that you need to go ahead and trust. What's next is you will be letting go of certain past situations, relationships that are no longer fulfilling you. And part of the reason why your intuition is telling you, yeah, you're blocking people. Part of the reason why your intuition is telling you to block certain individuals is because these people are really against you. They're not for you. They're not rooting for you. And they're also liars. They're wearing a mask. And this is really sad because I feel like whoever is feeling this way towards you or hiding the truth towards you is somebody who's your friend or somebody that is relatively close to you. But this is a wolf in sheep's clothing. This is also the energy of keep your friends close and your enemies closer. This is somebody that got close to you so that they can see what you're doing, so that they can, you know, kind of plot and sabotage your moves. It's not gonna happen because at the end of the day, they're playing checkers and you're playing chess, and you are a lot more smarter and a lot more aware than these people realize. These are also people that were wishing ill on you. Your intuition has picked on this, maybe because of like little negative comments they've said, slight comments they've said, or they're just not motivating. You might tell these individuals or this person like, hey, I want to do this, and then they're like, well, I don't think you should do that. They basically cause confusion and uncertainty within you. That uncertainty and that confusion doesn't come from you, babe. It comes from other people's opinions. So this is your sign that you need to go ahead and not listen to others, but solely listen to yourself, your own intuition, and the things that you've decided that you want to do for yourself. Whoever is knocking your ideas, not supportive, and making you confused or doubt yourself or feel like you can't do it, that is not your friend. That is not somebody that you need to have around. That is not even somebody that you should be sharing your plans with. So what's next is essentially the ending of that relationship. I don't care how close you guys are. There needs to be some sort of boundary there, because this is not somebody that is for your highest good. This person is trying to lead you in a different direction, and your intuition is leading you in a certain direction. At the end of the day, like I said, you need to follow yourself and make the decision that is in alignment with your heart and with what you want to do. There's very big differences between you and whoever this friend is, this person is. They're also selfish. You have picked up on all of this, and I need you to trust your intuition and move accordingly. What's next is a clearing of space, because this person takes up a lot of space, time, and energy in your life. You're not going to have time for an individual who is unsupportive when you have a divine union and partnership and connection that is coming in. So there is a need for you to let go and end what is holding you back, what is also holding or restricting your heart's energy at this time. From removing this negative person or the negative influence of this person from your life, you're going to be a lot happier and your heart is going to change. What's next is no longer looking at the glass half empty, but you're starting to look at the glass half full. You are starting to believe in yourself much more. You are around a certain individual at this time that doesn't help you to see your like fullest potential. They do see your potential, however, they don't want you to see your potential. They don't want you to know how special you are. They don't speak life into you. In fact, they probably are very practical or very logical towards you. And the thing is that you need to be surrounded by somebody who is going to encourage you, who is going to uplift you, who is going to tell you that you're beautiful. Instead of somebody that puts you down, you need somebody that lifts you up. And this is the exact change that is being made in your life right now. You're clearing away relationships with people that are basically not good for you any longer. They serve their purpose, they serve their point. And from this space that is being created, what's next is connections with folks that are going to not only see you for the truth of who you are, but they're going to love you, think that you are gorgeous, and also be verbal about this. These are people who are going to speak life into you, who are going to speak not only to your ego or not only to maybe a part of you that questions yourself, but they're going to speak to deep parts within your soul that you always knew, but it's like their words will be affirming to you. This is a certain level of love that I think that you have yet to experience, or you've experienced it very minimally in this life. What's next, babe, is a relationship and supportive folks around you that are actually going to show you and speak life into you and to affirm back to you that you really are amazing, you really are beautiful, you really are talented, you really are gifted, you really do have a gorgeous heart, you really are super creative. You know, this is the type of energies that you are going to be welcoming into your life as you consciously decide to no longer give your heart to people who are not reciprocating the same heart energy back to you. This is what's next. You deserve people who see you. You deserve people who speak life into you. If you've been struggling with a lot of self-doubt, what's next is somebody rooting for you, saying that of course you can do it. You got this. You're gonna go so far. Just try. This is like a cheerleader coming in to basically gas you up all the time and love you and support you fully on whatever journey you're wanting to go on whatever your plans are. And you and this person's plans actually really do align with each other. So you're not going to be going at certain things alone. You have a partner in crime here. And this person is going to think that you are super duper hot. They are going to honor your spirituality. And you guys are definitely going to have a super loving, emotional, gorgeous, beautiful connection. This love that the two of you share is going to spread love to all around you and light up everybody's hearts around you and inspire love within others as well. This is the sacred purpose of this connection. In order for this to come in, if it hasn't already, there is a need for you to remove the negative influences, to remove the negative voices. If you're saying right now that, oh, well, I don't really have any friends, I don't have anybody, then this is removing your negative beliefs about partnerships and connections and love. That's for some people, but for most of you, there is somebody in your life that is taking up space that has to go. And if you don't want to fully cut them off, this is just about having boundaries and about listening to yourself more than listening to them. Because at the end of the day, this is your life. You get to live exactly how you want to live. You get to do exactly what you want to do. Don't listen to anybody telling you that you can't do it. Don't even listen to yourself saying you can't do it, because baby, I'm here to tell you today that you can. And what's next is a lover that's also going to tell you the same thing, that's going to have such a belief in you, that is going to see in you. And from what they tell you, their words are going to be so activating to your soul and to what you already knew, but because somebody else is saying it, it's helping to spark an even greater belief in self. So what's next is increased confidence, believing more in yourself, believing that you can achieve big and incredible things. What's next is following through with your plans. What's next is living more in divine alignment, doing more of what you're here to do, your divine purpose. That's part of your plans, right? What's next is a gorgeous, healing, beautiful relationship. What's next is embracing more of your sexuality with a partner that also honors and worships you as the goddess that you are. And what's next is a lot of emotions. There's going to be a lot of emotional healing that goes on in this connection, and it's coming in quick. This person is going to be super duper sweet towards you. This is also a masculine that leads. They are a leader. My feminine, you also have a very strong intuition. You guys have the same ideas. When this person speaks, you're gonna be like, oh my god, that's a great idea. And then when you speak, they're like, oh my god, I really like that, let's do that. Like, you guys are gonna be in total agreement with one another. So what's next is a relationship that operates under divine harmony. and a lot of peace, a lot of sweetness, a lot of loving, and a lot of deep emotions being expressed. Like both of you are going to be feeling things on a very deep level. Connection is going to move slow, or you both are going to take your time with things. There's no rush here, but this person will be in your field very soon. They're probably already in your field, but those romantic actions are going to start very soon. Let's get some more about what's coming next in your life, my dear. Definitely this love is also going to be transforming and changing you, because again, somebody is speaking this beautiful life into you, and you're going to do this for them as well. But you're just going to be feeling a lot more like that bitch, period. Okay. Flawless is coming through by Beyonce. My man made me feel so goddamn fine. We wake up flawless, post up flawless, right around in that flawless. So definitely what's next is this beautiful flawless self-expression. Don't let anybody take your dreams from you. Anybody trying to steal your joy, or anybody that puts you down, whoever it is that is negative, that you don't feel good when you're around them, get the fuck from around them and change up who you let in your surroundings. I'm also getting that this person is a thief, so they might tell you that, oh, you can't do that, and the next week you see them doing exactly what you said you were gonna do. You see them wearing the exact thing they told you not to buy. You get what I'm saying? This is somebody that is a taker, and they're not really giving anything in return. So definitely whoever this is, it's best to eliminate them, because I see that they're eating away at your juiciness, at your value. Anything lost, like I said in the beginning of this reading, divine restoration, it will be returned right back onto you, but these people gotta go, or this person has to go. Also, what is next is complete alignment, destiny. Stars are aligning for you, babe, and all you got to do is do your part of removing and no longer allowing who is not supposed to be there. Things are going to switch up greatly after that. Also, what's next is a fierce protection. You're going to be protected more than ever. There's people or a person coming into your life that's not going to let anybody harm you, and they're going to make sure that you are always safe. Somebody's initials here could be C or M. That could be your initials or the initials of the person coming into your life that is going to be very protective over you. Scorpio energy in the building, as well as air sign energy, and fire, Aries and Sagittarius. What else is next is your mind's gonna be made up. No more back and forth. Clearer decisions. And also the decisions that you're making are based on what you genuinely want to do, even if that means moving into the unknown. What's next is you taking fearless action, because you're just trusting yourself more, trusting your heart more, and there is a higher connection that you are also building with the divine, with God, whatever you want to call that higher sacred power. Next is also a better connection with this energy. And with that better connection, I feel like you are also going to be feeling a lot safer and a lot more open and willing to try new things, because you know that you're good, you're safe, and there's no reason to fear. What's next is, as you do take action towards whatever plans that you have for the future, you're going to realize that things happen very seamlessly for you, very easily. A lot of things just happen effortlessly or flawlessly. The doors is just flying open for you. Things are going to be very easy as soon as you make up your mind and move in that direction. Even if it is the unknown, you're going to be very surprised at how effortless it all flows for you. And the reason this is because these are certain things that you are meant to be doing. It is part of your destiny, it is your fate. And when you start to take these actions and you actually decide to act on the plans, this is you stepping into alignment with a higher timeline. So we have state affirmations, past programming, beliefs come true. This is some advice for you, babe. and we have visualization. So these are all ways that you can basically get this dream life. You are so close to it. You already have the blueprint. You've already wrote it out. You already know what you want to do. It's simply a matter of doing it. The only reason why you haven't done it is because there are certain things in your subconscious mind or certain beliefs that you have that hold you back. But what's next is you making decisions that support your end goal. And I want you to start visualizing that end goal and believing that you can do it. Because as you start to believe that you can do it and you start visualizing it and constantly seeing it in your mind, you're naturally going to take those actions. And I want you to start speaking life into yourself first and foremost. Yes, there is somebody coming into your life that is going to speak life into you as well. But I want you to do it for yourself. I want you to tell yourself every day in the mirror, I can accomplish incredible things. I am confident. I can do it. I am beautiful. I am intelligent. I am divinely guided. I am achieving blank what I am achieving blank, fill in the blank for whatever it is that you want to achieve. Even if you start small, that will be starting somewhere. What's next is you taking the steps towards achieving your wishes and your dreams, and these things actually materializing, especially as you start making these decisions and going for it. When I tell you, baby, things are going to be happening seamlessly. It's literally up to you. So stop focusing on what you don't have. Stop going back and forth in your head. Should I not? Stop listening to the outside noise. None of that shit matters. You are fully capable right now. You are fully equipped right now in this present moment, and I need you to start telling yourself that, start affirming to yourself that, and this mindset shift is literally going to lead to the fulfillment and full realization of the achievement of whatever it is you're wanting to achieve and have and do and be in this life. That's what's next for you, this increased self-belief and confidence, feeling so good about yourself, feeling triumphant. So that self-esteem is raising, baby, as it should. The money is going to show up for you. The right people are going to show up for you. And yes, you do deserve love and you are lovable. Oh, I love you. Thank you for watching. Definitely subscribe to the Patreon. Join the Sexy Palace. That is my Patreon. The link is in the description. And we get it on and popping over there. All the spicy, sexy tea as well as glow up tips. And besides that, my love, I will see you and talk to you later. Peace. Mwah.